Hello and welcome to the Upgrade the World podcast. I'm your host Josh, and in this episode I will be talking about BC Vault. Before I jump into talking about BC Vault, I want to talk a bit about what led me to this hardware wallet. One important topic when it comes to cryptocurrency is self-custody. There are many crypto exchanges, some of which have been run and abused by criminals, ultimately leading to the loss of customer funds. Celsius and FTX are two recent examples that gave merit to the saying, not your keys, not your coins. Exchanges serve the purpose of allowing you to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, but if you're looking to store crypto long-term, it's safest to keep them in cold storage with a hardware wallet. While I was researching different hardware wallets, Ledger, a popular brand, was in the middle of a publicity nightmare after announcing Ledger Recovery, an optional feature that could extract your private key from the secure element on their wallets and allow you to recover your wallet using your government-issued ID if you lost your seed phrase or even your hardware device. The issue was this new feature was antithetical to their past marketing about the secure element that had previously stated this was impossible. The Ledger Recovery scandal steered me away from their products, so I began looking elsewhere, and that's when I came across BC Vault. Since there's always a level of trust between a consumer and a company when using their products, when choosing a crypto wallet, I recommend researching the company behind it first. BC Vault is a hardware wallet made by Real Security, a Slovenian-based IT security company that has been in business for 20 years. Real Security is responsible for the cybersecurity for major firms with over 2,400 clients in 8 countries, and also hosts the Risk Conference each year, a cybersecurity conference that started in 2007. One thing that differentiates BC Vault from other wallets is instead of the private keys coming preloaded on the hardware wallet, the private keys for BC Vault are user-generated. Another distinguishing feature is the use of a ferroelectric RAM chip instead of flash memory that most other hardware wallets use. This type of RAM has 1,000 times faster throughput and utilizes 250 times less power than traditional flash, and it can retain data for 200 years. BC Vault also supports millions of tokens and coins and up to 2,000 wallet addresses in their native desktop app. Within the app, you can easily exchange your crypto between wallets, and the app is fully integrated with Wallet Connect support, so you can connect with software wallets like MetaMask, as well as DeFi applications and websites like Uniswap Exchange and the OpenSea NFT store. One concern I had was being able to restore the wallet in case something happened to the device. BC Vault has 2 backup options. The first is a micro SD card that can be used to back up your wallets, and the second is the ability to print QR codes that can be used to recover your wallets. Unlike the typical seed phrase that other wallets use, both of these backup options are encrypted, so if they fell into the wrong hands, assuming the attacker knew what they had, they wouldn't be able to use them to restore your hardware wallet without also knowing your password and PIN. When you set up BC Vault, you create a global password and a PIN using the directional pad on the device. Nothing on the device can be accessed without first inputting the global password and PIN, which is required every time you connect your device to a computer. Additionally, you can add an extra layer of security by creating a separate password and PIN for each wallet you create on the device, which would be needed to transact using the corresponding wallet, but that is optional. Given everything I just mentioned, I decided to give BC Vault a try. For maximum anonymity, BC Vault devices ship without serial numbers or barcodes, so the manufacturer can't link a specific device to a purchaser. Also, each BC Vault ships with 1 Bitcoin on it in a bounty wallet to serve as a prize to anyone who can break the device's encryption. When my BC Vault arrived, I remember that even the packaging had security in mind, with holographic tape across the box and the ports on the device, serving as a way to confirm the device had not been tampered with while in transit from the manufacturer. In addition to the BC Vault hardware wallet device, the box contains a USB-C cable for connecting BC Vault to your Windows, Mac OS, or Linux computer, a 1 GB microSD card for backups, a BC Vault sticker, and a user manual. Private key generation is done during the setup process, and you initialize the true random number generator by shaking the device, which has a built-in gyro sensor to detect the unique way you shake the device. The setup process was pretty straightforward, and I've been using BC Vault without any issues for over a year. One thing I want to mention is the least expensive basic model that I ordered is made of plastic, and while I've had no issues with damage, if durability is a concern for you, you might want to consider getting one of the aluminum versions they offer. If you're interested in the BC Vault, I included a link in the show notes that helps support the podcast. That's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep upgrading.